So we've seen that we can compromise Windows 10 if we just turn off a couple of safety features. We turned off our Windows Defender entirely for this old hack, but some, of course, can make it through even newer antivirus. But the important thing is that we have established a Meterpreter session, and we're running on that as our user, bpayne, and I have administrative privileges. So just about anything that I can do on the local computer, I can do through this Meterpreter session. So let's run a sysinfo command to give me some information about this workstation. It's a Windows 10, brand new build, x64. Let's do an IP config. And we will see that we are on 10.0.3.6, or I'm on 10.0.3.6 on that Windows 10 box. They are both my Kali and my Windows 10 need to be on the same network, and they are with the 10.0.3 VBoxNet 0, that internal host-only network. But we can see lots of information about this computer remotely. We can even see what the user is looking at right now. If we run screenshot, just the command screenshot, it saved something to my root folder, so let's just surf using the File Explorer over here to my home directory. It says there's a JPEG file. Let's see what that is. That is exactly the desktop of my Windows 10 PC. I'm looking at that downloads folder with the fun video and passwords.txt in it. Well, that's pretty frightening by itself, but let's see how we could even capture the keystrokes that the user is using on that Windows machine. Let's run keyscan_start, keyscan_start, and hit enter. Now if I switch back to my Windows 10 computer and start a new text file, I'll call this email to mom. Of course I could log into Facebook or log into my email, but I'm just going to prepare an email to mom. Mom, I've set up your bank account online. Your username is mom@ourfamily.com. Your password is WORLDZ best mom M0M. It seems like a pretty good email to send. You should never put the username and the password in a single email. But I've started this file. I don't even have to save this file. I'm going to switch back over and take a look at that keyscan. So with my keyscan start running, everything that I just typed in Windows should be visible. So I'll say keyscan_dump. And I can see not only the username mom@ourfamily.com and the password world's best mom. I can even see when I hit the delete character, I can see the right shift. I can see which shift key I was pressing at each time. When I hit return, everything that I just typed is visible from this keyscan that I'm running in Meterpreter. So some pretty scary things are possible once you access a victim machine in Metasploit and Meterpreter. That's why you need to know how important it is that we run antivirus, that we have a firewall enabled on our local computer, that we not download files from suspicious sources, that we not run executable files, or even open suspicious Word documents or PDF files, because we can hide exploits in those, the same as we can with a video file, the same as we can do with an exe. Finally, we might as well have one more bit of fun here and shut down the computer. And Meterpreter says session 1 is closed because it died. Let's go back to our Windows 10 computer. And when I switch over to Windows 10, I can see it is attempting to shut down. Now, I do have a couple of apps open, so that's preventing it from shutting down. If I'd closed that email to mom, my machine would have already closed out. I can shut down anyway if I want to. So we've seen a pretty powerful backdoor into a Windows 10 machine using Metasploit and Meterpreter. Some of the same steps that we learned that worked back on Windows 7 can work on Windows 10 if you're not running good virus protection, if you're not taking care not to run arbitrary executable files or open suspicious files from the internet. So that was a fast section, but I hope that it was useful in seeing that even old tricks in Metasploit and Meterpreter can run if the user is unaware and unsuspecting and they open the wrong file. There are, of course, exploits that don't even require the user to take any action whatsoever. The Eternal Blue and Double Pulsar exploits that I won't cover in this course exploit a vulnerability in the SMB or server message block file sharing. If you have an unpatched PC that's not patched since about March of 2017, you're vulnerable to those types of attacks. But in this session, we saw how to make use of a simple exploit that we used all the way back on Windows 7. It still works on Windows 10 if the user doesn't know what they're doing. So I hope that was fun for you, and we'll see you in the next section.